is all about them in here. Bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Come on, kids. Come on. Come on, kids. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea, welcome to the sound of coffee. I am your host with the most, cause the bro is the no in your knows. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. This is the morning show extravaganza where you don't know what you're gonna hear. You don't know what musical jingle you might get. You don't know whether or not it's gonna be some factual information, some unfactual information, some goofball stuff, whatever. You don't know. Why? Because I'm crazy and I run everything. This show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com. You know, you can actually get candles of some of your favorite online personalities and TikTok creator types. You can. And do you know why? Because that's all London does. London loves making candles that, you know, they're scents that somehow sense what we sensing. You know what I'm sensing? Did that make any sense? That didn't make no sense, did it? Well, anyway. Go to glitterwix.com. The show is also brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence. Fashion and lifestyle mugs, stuff like that, for not just for melanated people, but to celebrate those with melanin in them. MelExcellence.com. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? First off, yesterday I had to end my show abruptly because there was an emergency at my daughter's school. My daughter's autistic, so I had to be dad. And as dad, I had to run up and check and make sure she was okay. My daughter is okay, and for those couple of people who reached out to me, thank you. I greatly appreciate that. But let's talk about this Sound of Coffee crew that is Tick. Y'all ain't Tick. Jay Thomas is in the house. She came in first. Jay Thomas, listen, Jay Thomas took a Southwest flight to these comments. We got Brandon Giles over in the chat. Good morning. Wait a minute. Asher Nightshade. Is this the first time you've been here? Well, if it is, good morning. First time. We got the Chris Lotus. Chris Lotus is the superstar. Good morning. The Chaos King. Aru, aru, aru. We got the Chaos King over there. Good morning. We got ourselves Candace Moody. Exoplanet. Good morning. Shunda, I think this is the first time. I think it's your first time. It's your first time being here. Good morning. We got the angriest IT nerd on the East Coast is in the house. Good morning. Howard Cruz is in the house. Good morning. So, the fallout from the F-up that was the presidential debate between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump is still being felt in these streets. And MAGA is trying their damnedest to paint this any way other than him getting his ass smoked. They're trying. I mean, it's not working, but they are trying. They trying their ass off. It's the most gloriously messed up, effed up thing I ever seen. Transgression in the YouTube chat. Good morning, fellow villain, my sister. Listen, that ass whooping, come on, man. So much so that I'm going to talk to you about a story that my wife sent me while I was napping in my villain sleep. Okay. This is from the Huffington Post. Pastor claims witchcraft to blame for Donald Trump's bad debate. master plan. Listen, it's about to get ugly. So for those of you who haven't seen or don't want to see or stuff like that, please pay attention. This is what ugly looks like. A conservative evangelical pro-Trump preacher put his own dark magic spin on the right-wing accusations that ABC News at the Host Network rigged Tuesday's presidential debate in favor of Democratic candidate Kamala Harris and against GOP nominee Donald Trump. When I say witchcraft, I am talking about what happened last night. Lance Wallnau wrote on X, formerly Twitter, or as I call it, X go give it to you in the Twitter. All right. It's Thursday. So we're going to be funny, but we're going to, what there's a sister that does she does stuff in the parking lot. I love her work. She drinks tea. I'm gonna keep it brief, but I'm gonna keep it pimping, something like that. Remember her? Anyway, so I'm gonna be like her. I'm gonna keep it real, but I'm gonna keep it funny. Now, before I begin, and I don't even know if I can do this because a lot of y'all ain't gonna be able to hear it, but there's a song that I made a video out of yesterday. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cat. Eat the cat, eat the cat. First off, it's a bop. Secondly, that sounds really direct. Like, it's gonna be one of them mornings, y'all. It's gonna be one of those mornings. Give me just a second. Everybody talk amongst yourself. I gotta go get my other glasses because I can't see shit. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cat. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. Again, fire ass song, but it does sound like they're trying to direct us to do some shit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at who else is here. Can We Not is in the building. Can we not? Good morning. Hold up. Wait a minute. I know I saw patty cakes. Ow. Good morning. Oh my goodness. Letitia Smith. Oh, she's in the chat. Good morning. Chucks is in the chat. Good morning. I love y'all. Again, Sound of Coffee Crew is what? Tech. Anywho. So let's start with the most obvious. This pastor, and I'm screwing up his name because I don't give a damn. Okay, what are you gonna do? Sue me? You don't want to walk around here with that Satrakian, the strained ass last name. It ain't my fault. Lance Wallnau. When I say witchcraft, I am talking about what happened tonight. This is what he said. Occult empowered deception, manipulation, and domination. That's what ABC pulled off as moderators, and Kamala's script handlers set up the kill box. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the theme for this morning's Sound of Coffee is this: stop babying that man. Donald Trump is 78 years old. Okay? 78. Yes, he does wear Depend diapers, but that's for some other shit. That ain't for some Yamin shit. That's from some other shit. Okay? So let's just be dead ass honest when we say this. Shall we, kids? Stop babying that grown ass man. Stop it. Enough. Silencia. Okay? Enough. Donald Trump either is the most powerful man on the planet or he's a piece of shit that doesn't know how to do anything. If he's the latter, get his ass away from damn levers of power. I don't want it. Listen, if it's the latter, I don't want, oh snap. Wait a minute. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I got a special guest in one of these chats. I ain't gonna say nothing. But stop babying this grown ass man. Now, this preacher, Lance Wallonu, literally says, he wrote down occult empowered deception, manipulation, and domination. Or something I like to call, he was unprepared for this debate. Like he has been unprepared for every single debate he's ever been in. Stop babying this grown-ass man. It's always an excuse with Donald John Trump. Always. It is always an excuse with Donald John Trump. Now, mind you, all day yesterday, same shit. All day yesterday, same shit. There was an earpiece. Oh no, she had all the answers. She had all the questions ahead of time. Oh no, well, the moderators were picking on him. Is he a man, a grown-ass man, or a toddler? I have 2 toddler granddaughters. Are you trying to tell me that my 2 toddler granddaughters and Donald Trump all 3 of them have something in common? What is this? He's a grown ass man. Like, here, Christopher Rufo. For those of you who don't know, Christopher Rufo is the reason a lot of white folks lost their mind over CRT. Christopher Rufo. This is what he read. This is what he said. On X, gonna give it to you in the Twitter. Kamala is quite efficiently baiting Trump, talking about his rallies, using words like disgrace, deploying long debunked hoaxes like fine people, poking at his inherent wealth, telling him that the world leaders are laughing at him. He needs to break out of this time frame. This is Christopher Rufo. I wouldn't piss on Christopher Rufo if he was on fire, but he's telling the truth. You cannot catch a fish. You cannot use bait on a fish that is not trying to be caught. Comment over in the YouTube chat. We all know that's not what he meant. For conservatives, the only appropriate innuendo for missionary is for procreation. You got one position, buddy, and you got about 30 seconds in it. Procreation, not pleasure. Anywho, you cannot bait something that bait doesn't work if something doesn't want it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If somebody doesn't want something, you can't bait. Like, bait's not gonna work. You cannot walk up to a woman who is into other women and say, "Hey girl, I tell you I can do it all night long." She's gonna look at him like, "Do what? Get out of my face? What are you talking about?" But no, here comes Lance Wallonu. Yeah, I'm screwing up his last name on freaking purpose. It's witchcraft. What? I said this in a video yesterday. Oh my goodness, Lizzie Jims is in the house. Love you, Lizzie, with your beautiful self. I said this yesterday. I'm going to say this again. Even if she was wearing the Secret Service style earpiece and memorized all the questions ahead of time, what does that have to do with the performance of Donald John Trump? If the questions, if he got the question right then and there, right? His answer should have been better than they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cat. Eat the cat, eat the cat. I have been to several promotion boards in the United States Army. I have. My performance was never indicative or predicated on what the guy or the woman before me did, unless it was NCO of the month. Unless it was NCO of the month. And that was the only one. And even in that, they were asking different questions to me than they were asking to the people that came before me. So my performance had to be on point in order for me to win. Their questions and answers and their performance had to be on point in order to be better than me. There was not a question that started out with, President Trump, how do you feel about people eating cats in Springfield, Ohio? I'm sorry, was everybody watching the same debate that I was? Does anybody remember that question coming up? Anybody? Raise your hand. Raise your hand in the comment sections. Did anybody remember that happening? Some of y'all are sitting on your hands right now. Some of y'all are sitting on your hands right now. Y'all got your hands so far up underneath you, you are literally gripping your thighs. Y'all are sitting on your hands because it didn't happen. So voodoo, witchcraft, and hold on, because again, my wife sends me these things. Number one, because she loves me. Number two, because I do a morning show. And number three, probably because, I'm silly. My wife likes this stuff. So let's debunk something. Let's debunk something. Okay. The story about eating cats, right? There's a story, okay, about a woman, a black woman, not a Haitian, a black woman that had a breakdown. She suffered some losses in her life that were so severe that she had a breakdown. Now, nobody knows whether or not the things that were coming out of her mouth that she was saying at the time were true. But one of the things that she said was she killed her kids and that she had ate a cat. And people were like, hey, we think she might have eaten a cat. There's never been any proof of this. If I'm not mistaken, there's never been any proof of this. And I'm pretty sure the wife will tell me, she was not from Springfield and she was not Haitian. So literally, this idiot knew this and went and took his dumb ass on stage and said this shit. Looks like this is from Miss Villain. Here's a full video. Looks like she's an American and has a psychotic break. All that circulating down the rabbit hole is her crouching on the ground and the police asking, what did you do? And the neighbor stating she killed a cat. Not ate it, killed it. In the midst of a psychotic break. That's it. There's your story. Boom. And as far as this, okay, who is Papa Prowse? Dude, I just watched your video where you compared the government giving veterans money for housing. Yes. Yes, they do. I need to answer. Let me divert this show for a half a second. I need y'all to stop with this lie that people are coming across the border and getting thousands of dollars to buy houses, cars, and shit like that. Stop it. Stop. There are people. I'm going to tell you something. There are people in this country that are getting thousands of dollars to buy houses, cars, and clothes and shit like that. It's the people we give tax subsidies to. The companies we give tax subsidies to. I'm not doing this, man. Josh Jones in the YouTube chat. Good morning. I'm not doing this. I'm sorry. Not doing this. I'm not. Enough of the demonization of anybody that don't look like some white folk. If there was a migrant invasion from Scandinavia, some of y'all would have cotton in your mouth for how closed mouth they'd be. But because they're coming from countries that don't speak your language, or they have accents, or they're brown, every time it's all the bullshit like this. They're eating cats. They're coming over, stealing our money. It's always Schrodinger's immigrant with these idiots. Always Schrodinger's immigrant. Somehow they stole your job and are also getting all the welfare for not working. Make it make sense, Jesus. Hell are we doing? Some of y'all need to move your ass to Russia. No immigration policy over there. None. They ain't letting no immigrants in. You'll love it. Trust me. It's snow. You can have a weapon. There's white folk. You'll love it. Go over there. I'm gonna start saying that. If you don't like it here, why don't you go back to Russia? Or why don't you go to Russia? Move to Russia. Take your funky ass to Russia. Get out of here. Because that's all this comes down to. That is it. That is all this comes down to. It ain't got nothing to do with the lies that come out of these people's mouth. It is simply a matter of the fact that they don't like brown people. And it doesn't matter, because the other aspect of this is a story. Again, my wife sent me this morning. All right? And this hurts. Because this is just ugly. Okay? Do we not understand if the issue isn't with immigrants, it's with black folks? Exactly, Royal Plants, exactly. Like, dead ass. These are the same people that love the country so much and don't want no brown people in it, but they couldn't help themselves to scale the walls and break into the damn Capitol. Like, get out of here, man. But this story, this one hurts. Because this kid and this family do not deserve this. Aiden Clark's dad begs Springfield and politicians to stop using son to hate Haitians. Boy was killed in 2023 school bus crash caused by a Haitian immigrant father. Father says we can't even protect his memory when he's gone. I want you to think about this. Get yourselves in the proper I hate these people mindset for what I'm about to read. The father of the 11-year-old boy killed last year when a minivan driver struck his school bus spoke at Tuesday's Springfield City Commission meeting, again pleading with the community to stop using his son's name as part of hateful statements toward Haitian immigrants. Mind you, this story in the Springfield News Sun is from September 10th, 2024. Nathan Clark, Aiden Clark's father, stood next to his wife, Danielle, at a packed city commission meeting urging people to cease using his son to further their political views. I wish that my son, Aiden Clark, was killed by a 60-year-old white man. I bet you never thought anyone would say something so blunt. But if that guy killed my 11-year-old son, the incessant group of hate-spewing people would leave us alone. Clark told the City Hall Forum, the last thing that we need is to have the worst day of our lives violently and constantly shoved in our faces. But even that's not good enough for them. They take it one step further. They make it seem that our wonderful Aiden appreciates your hate, and that we should follow their hate. Aiden was killed in the morning of August 22nd, 2023, when a 2010 Honda Odyssey driven by Haitian immigrant Hermanio Joseph, 36, went left of center in the 4100 block of Troy Road, Ohio 41, at Lancerville, into the path of the oncoming school bus. The bus driver tried to avoid the Honda by driving onto the shoulder, but the bus still collided with the minivan. The bus and the van went off the side of the road, with the bus rolling over. Hermanio Joseph was sentenced to 9 to 13.5 years in prison for the crash on first-degree felony involuntary manslaughter and fourth-degree felony vehicular homicide. In other words, Aiden has gotten the justice that he deserved. Joseph has since been used as a rallying cry for anti-immigration rhetoric. Hey, you guys in my TikTok chat, they're talking about you. Joseph had an Ohio ID card and testified during the trial that he was in Springfield on temporary protected status, a legal status. On Tuesday, Nathan Clark denounced multiple Republican politicians, party law and order, party family values, will not let Nathan Clark mourn the loss of his 11-year-old son. You family value bitches. Feel like Matthew McConaughey up here this morning. Multiple Republican politicians, including vice presidential candidate and U.S. Senator J.D. Vance, former President Donald Trump, and U.S. Senate candidate Bernie Moreno, for statements that Clark said used his death for political gain. I want you, people are picking on Trump-ass people, to sit with that. Sit with it. A grieving father, grieving the loss of his son, who has been speaking out against you leeches with MAGA hats on for a year now, is saying you are using his child for political gain. He is asking you, begging you, and now saying he wouldn't be getting half of this if the person who killed his son was an old 60-year-old white man, begging you not to do it. Will you bitches listen? Nope. Because you bitches have never listened. How many profiles or pages, excuse me, on TikTok feature, oh, here's this beautiful white woman killed by the black man. Don't let the black man kill the white woman. I know of 4 of them. I've helped to get one of them down because the other 3, supposedly TikTok found no violations. I helped to get one down. Because that's what this is about, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's about. And it goes right in line with the Haitian arguments, the Haitians eating cats. I'm sorry. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat. Literally, go to my page. Go to my TikTok page. You will find that song. This is the problem. He says Haitians eating cats. Here come Preacher Man saying it's voodoo. Voodoo. Witchcraft. Practiced by the brown people. This is Nathan. Here are the words of Nathan Clark. Not my words. Not Vice President Harris's words. Not any leftist or liberals' words. These are the words of Nathan Clark, the father of this child. This needs to stop now. They can vomit all the hate they want about illegal immigrants, the border crisis, and even untrue claims about fluffy pets being ravaged and eaten by community members, Clark said. However, they are not allowed, nor have they ever been allowed to mention Aiden Clark from Springfield, Ohio. I will listen to them one more time to hear their apologies. He said this. He said it. A grieving father. Far too many of you MAGA nuts are fixated on putting everything through a political eye. Some shit ain't about politics. It's not. I'm sorry, I don't care. Nathan Clark is a grieving father. Any father with a damn heart understands that level of pain. Or we don't. I'm sorry, we don't. But if you love your kid, you understand the pain this man is going through. And you sympathize with him. You empathize with him. You don't use his damn child to score political points on the lefties and the liberals. You don't. I don't give a shit what side of the aisle you stand on. If you lose a child, I'm going to be, I don't even have the words. I don't. The death of a child is beyond politics. You understand that, right? You understand that. Every mass shooting or school shooting, the only time politics comes in it is when the thoughts and prayers start. No reform. No legislation to stop it. None of that. None. I want to see these people who turned this young man's death into a political football. I want to see how they act when we talk about the Buffalo shooter. Notice how quiet they get. You guys always make it about race. Jaden, what is that boy's name? Goofball drive and kill, whatever his name is. He made it about race. He did. Yelling at people, come get your reparations. Literally wrote on the side of the AR-15, here's your reparations. We talk about race in this country. Why you guys bring on race? We elected a black president. It's over. Anytime there is a mass shooting, anytime, we always end up in the same damn spot. We're like, please do something about this. Some politics, some politicians is like thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna go talk to myself. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go talk to myself. Hey Griff, kiss my ass. Mass shootings happen in the inner city every week, and you know where else it happens? White folks kill white folks too. I'm not going down this path this morning, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you this. I promise you this. But my problem is when you make everything why is white not a descriptive figure of the scary, dangerous white kids walking into schools? I don't know. But I'm so utterly sick of this shit. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to link it all the way back to the debate. Now, Nathan Clark is telling people stop using his child to score political points, which means politicians used his child to score political points. They also used his child to bash immigrants, bash Haitians. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Which leads to Donald Trump bringing up Haitians eating cats and dogs in Springfield, Ohio. But there's another piece to this. He also brought up the Venezuelan gangs in Aurora, Colorado. Let me tell you something. This one, race is always a factor until the mirror is needed. Exactly, Grady Goodness over in the YouTube chat. Good morning. First time being here. But he also brought up gangs, Venezuelan gangs in Aurora, Colorado, taking over an apartment complex. One I think he probably should have left alone, because here's the story behind that. There is a slumlord landlord in Aurora, Colorado that owns an apartment complex that sucks. Let's just call it what it is. Sucks. The plumbing is messed up. Nothing's being fixed. It's basically a slumlord's paradise. And the people inside this apartment complex, a lot of low income people have been complaining about this for year after year after year after year. Guess what some of these people are? Venezuelan. So now the landlord's like, you got to get out. You got to get out. And he's only giving them thank you, Missy Kirkpatrick over in the TikTok chat. It's been nearly condemned. It's a shitty piece of real estate that's damn near condemnable. Landlord says, y'all got to get out. Y'all got to get out. Gave him 24 hours. These people are literally sitting here saying, hey, can we have more time? Please, can we have more time? Hey, can we have more time? Please, can we have more time? They're saying no. Landlord's like, nah, get up out of here. So Venezuelan men, have now taken matters into their own hands, and they're refusing to leave. Even the Aurora, Colorado police has said this is a non-true story that Venezuelan gangs are taking over this apartment complex. What everybody likes to leave out of is it's damn near a condemned building. It's damn near a condemned apartment complex. Oh, snip, Rob Williams has subscribed to the YouTube channel. Good morning. Thank you for the subscription. That part they leave out. Got a whole bunch of bearded biker guys. We gonna go to Aurora because we're taking over an apartment building. We're gonna have to go in there and go in and take care of it. What the hell you gonna do? You gonna go and protect? Literally, you gonna protect a bunch of Venezuelans that are complaining that the apartment manager is not giving them enough time to move their shit out of this raggedy ass building? Or are you just going there to take on the Venezuelan gangs because you heard the word Venezuelan in it? You sorry sex bastards. Make that make sense. You getting ready to roll up 100 deep to do what? Are you rolling up to make the damn slumlord apartment owner make him fix some of that shit? Are you going there to do that? Oh, snap. Kiwi Bird in the chat. Good morning. RJ is in the chat. Good morning. I saw Camilla try to slide up in here. Yeah, Camilla. Good morning. Told y'all, the Sound of Coffee crew is tick. You know what I mean? Tick. So, are you bikering your ass there to go, hey, landlord, fix some of this shit? These poor people need a place to stay. It's a crappy ass piece of equipment. You need to go in there and fix this. No, they go in there for the Venezuelan gangs. Some of y'all just can't wait to kill somebody. Oh, snap, the real with Ruthie has become a subscriber to the YouTube channel. Good morning. Thank you for the subscription. Some of y'all just can't wait to kill somebody. Donald Trump gives you that ability to you can literally murk someone. He even said it. I just stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot someone and I wouldn't lose any votes. And he wouldn't. Donald Trump could off some of y'all's parents. And y'all would literally be going, well, what did they do? So these jackasses going to ride their ass to Aurora, Colorado to confront Venezuelan gangs. Instead of, driving your ass to Aurora, Colorado to force the slumlord apartment owner to fix the shit. And one more thing, ladies and gentlemen, I don't mean to get off on a little side tangent, but I don't give a shit if brown people have weapons or black people have weapons or Jewish people have weapons. Y'all need to get over it. The only reason y'all are calling it gangs is because they're holding on to weapons. Some of you jackasses love your weapons until you see that same brand in a black hand, if you know what I mean. Some of y'all real quick, oh my God, I love my Second Amendment. Oi, is that a black guy over there with some Second Amendment? He must be in a gang. Shut up. Shut your ass up. Shut up. Either the Second Amendment covers everybody or it don't cover nobody. Because if the idea of somebody that says no habla en inglés with a weapon in their hand scares you, my advice, stop watching television or whatever the hell it is and just shut your dumb ass up. Brown people can have weapons too, little buddy. I'm sorry. Hell up out of here. They're a gang because, oh my God, they got some Second Amendment. Then what the hell does that make your punk ass? Where 5 or more white men are gathered with weapons, there a gang shall be. Gang Jesus is in the middle of that shit. Every time somebody brown, come on, man. Brown folks, as soon as brown folks or black folks get a weapon in their hand, all of a sudden we gangs. What if it was 5 black grandmothers packing them things? Hey, Maddie D, come test it. That's all you got to do. I don't pretend to be a tough guy. I don't. I pretend to be a husband. Well, I don't pretend because my wife really loves me. I'm a husband, a father, a grandfather. I'm a brother. I'm a son. I'm an uncle. I'm a soldier for life. I'm an NCO forever. I'm a veteran. I'm a combat vet. Hey, Joseph Redden, I'm saying I'm a combat vet. I got my combat patch. I will forever be grateful, and it will be the only patch that I recognize. The patch of the 92nd Engineers, which was the Seahorse. I used to wear it on my right shoulder, or right on my right arm. I'm a veteran. I'm a small business owner. I'm a social commentator. I make podcasts. I make radio shows. That's what I am. I'm not a tough guy. And I'm also a smart ass. because I think America has been lulled into this idea of not being a smartass. Keith Pugh over the YouTube chats has just subscribed. Good morning. Army Strong, my brother. Thank you for the subscription. I am all these things. But a weapon does not define me. But I digress. I ain't mean to get off on the subject. Anyway. So the slumlord has all of these low-income people out in the street. And yet everybody getting on their damn bikes to go confront the Venezuelan gangs. Not to help improve the situation with these people. Listen. Thank you. Chat somebody. Hey, Matty D. Bye. I'm just saying. This is ridiculous. Everybody ready to go fight the Venezuelan gangs and the Haitian gangs. Boogie Down Bronx is in the house over in the TikTok chats. Good morning, my brother. BX, stand up. And I'm bringing this back to the debate. Because again, nobody brought these stories up. They were never a question. They asked about immigration policy. They asked about economic policy. Nobody asked about the Venezuelan gangs or the Haitian people eating cats and dogs. Which goes to show you, once again, Donald Trump was ill prepared. Again. But here comes the excuses. Oh, well, there was 3v1. He ain't Kendrick Lamar. They were pumping the questions to her. Shut up. Then why was his answers ass? Avery the Red Panda has subscribed to the YouTube channel. Good morning. Thank you for the subscription. I don't give a shit. I don't care if she was wearing a pair of glasses that had the answers on the inside on some Tony Stark shit where it just beamed in her head. Why was his answer so ass? Why was his answers ass? What did they say? What is it, the words that Jay-Z said? What you eat don't make me shit. Why was his answers ass? Well, you know, they're attacking him. Attacking him with what? Facts? Hey, David Michael. Bye-bye. See ya. He bragged about it. His ass was out here talking about she won't have a lift and blah, blah, blah. And well, you'll have to come in the real. You're going to have to come in the real. She did come in the real and you came out of this thing still looking like asshole. How is it her fault? Well, she had all the advantages and his answer sucked. What she ate shouldn't have made him shit. He went in there and brought up shit nobody was talking about. Who was it that said, I talked to Viktor Orban and he hates you? Who would brag about talking to a dictator? Who would do that? I know some people that dabble in narcotics, in a little bit of those narcotics. I know them, right? So I'm not going to tell you, first off, because they don't want it out there. And second off, I'm not trying to catch their charges. I'm good. It's a conversation. It's a conversation between us. Chris Parham Sr. over in the YouTube chat. Yes, his answers did suck. How y'all blaming everybody but this non-prepared ass son of a bitch? How? Well, she was getting the questions ahead of time. And why was his answer so ass then? It is because you guys have infanticized a presidential candidate. Y'all have infanticized a 78-year-old 6'4" man. He can never stand on his own merit because he has you bastards sitting there making up excuses for him. But guess what? We're going to talk about this on the other side. Time to reset this show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is The Sound of Coffee on GCPR and streaming exclusively on several different platforms. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as The Villain. This show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com and check out the hottest, freshest, newest scent on these TikTok streets. It is called, on TikTok, candle streets, whatever. It is called Villainous. It is inspired by yours truly, Thomas, the Villain Bishop. Glitterwix, the official candle of Ghost Claw Productions Radio. So, let's talk about the party of accountability never being accountable to accountability. Oh, well, her earrings were speakers, or they were earpieces. How far down in the damn weeds do you have to go to say something that asinine? How far in conspiracy limit, how much do you have to put tinfoil around your damn head? Do you got to put all the like you just go and buy all the aluminum foil and just wrap your face up in it? Out here looking like Destro. I caught myself off guard with that one. Yeah, I caught myself off guard with that one. That was, oh my God. Like, yes, DJ D, I am showing my age. Oh my God. Can we not over in the YouTube chat is like, was his hairpiece a speaker? But how much aluminum foil do you have to wrap your damn head up in to believe that the earrings that Vice President Harris was wearing also doubled as speakers and earpieces and shit? How do you? I'm serious. How do you look like Destro? You gotta. That's how much aluminum foil you gotta put around your damn head to believe that shit. You know the earrings was they were earpieces, and she was getting all the answers to the questions and stuff. Sure, Cobra Commander's lackey. What are you talking about? Get your monkey ass up. Well, she didn't answer one single question, whereas Donald Trump didn't answer shit. Stop making excuses for that man. Stop it. You know what we got? You know what we all watched? You know what CNN and MSNBC and Fox News paid ABC for? A Trump rally fact-checked in real time. That's what it was. It was one of Trump's campaign rallies run amok because he allowed opposition on the stage for the first time. You're going to go, you're going to make, I'm telling you, you're going to make America great. We're going to make America great again. And, oh shit, here we go with this bullshit again. So this happened yesterday, and now I got to figure it out. But I'm going to figure it out. Oh shit, I do actually have the puzzle piece today. Yay. Hold on. Bam! I'm verified, baby. There. But like dead ass. It was a Trump rally where he allowed people who didn't agree with him on the stage for the first time. They fact-checked the dog shit out of his ass. I'm sorry. They should have been fact-checking his bitch ass since 2015. One of the things, I was talking to a friend of mine about this the other night. We were talking about, well, you know, your platform is big because you have that it factor. I don't have an it factor. I have a I don't care anymore factor. Just don't. I got nothing to lose. Nothing. I did enough for God and country to where I don't have to worry about somebody calling my boss and telling them, hey, you know, you make videos. Now, no disrespect to anybody that does have to worry about that. I am not knocking y'all in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I would much rather you get your money than to allow TikTok or whatever to force you to do something. Yeah. But it's the same thing. I'm cool. If you only make content all the way from over there, that's cool. Who fact checks the fact checkers? These are the moderators, Gregory. You understand that? These are the moderators. Trump doesn't wear fingernail polish, and James Beverly doesn't stay in this damn live. Bye-bye, dumbass. Anywho, so if you make content, but you got a job and stuff to worry about, take care of your family. I'm all for that. But my thing is always going to be, I try to be as honest and truthful as possible. So if I say something screwed up, I'm going to take responsibility for it. I have really no choice. Now, there's a lot of shit that I'm right on, and I will fight on, and I will stay on until to day one, until the end of my life. And no, I'm not backing down from it. That's not an it factor. I'm just not about to stand here and back off of something I know to be true. But my problem with Trump supporters is the same problem I think we all have with Trump supporters. You bastards move like the sand in the wind. Y'all move like the sand in the wind, especially when it comes to this man just saying some shit that everybody knows ain't true. We know some of the shit that comes out of this man's mouth is not true. You cannot abort a baby after it's born. That's called a murder. That's called a murder. And the numbers these people are putting out is the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard. First, it was after birth. That was started with Donald Trump. He's not there. He stands there, the baby, to make decisions, and they decide to kill the baby. So, we just gonna commit a murder. Murder number one can start like right after. It's a boy. Not anymore, it ain't. Right? Then they started to extend it. I want you to understand that. It wasn't us. Those of us with common damn sense, wasn't us. It was these jackasses. They started this. They were the ones out here saying, oh, well, you can abort a baby up to a year after. What? So means I'm going to go home with this kid. I'm going to bond with this child. Are you free? And then in 365 days, I can just go bye-bye. What? Our face started to crack. We were like, eh? And again, the numbers started to check your facts, buddy. Jenny Stacy, show me where you can off a child at a year. I want you, hey, angry. I'm dead ass. Where can you off a child in a year? This ain't an Amazon package. Kendra Scott over in the YouTube chat. I know you laughing. This is not a YouTube package. Hey, yo, I bought something from Temu. It didn't fit, so I'm sending it back. What is it? A child. He said that and was rightfully fact-checked because some of y'all are used to having that level of toxic stupidity out in the damn air, and you expect all of us to just sit and sniff it. No, sometimes it's like, hey, that ain't true. Mr. President, that ain't true. Hey, yo, man, that ain't true. Hey, hey, man, that ain't true. Like that ass. Y'all mad at us for not believing your bullshit. Some shit we can see and hear. I do not ever have to research whether or not you can off a child in 365 days. You had this kid. The kid is walking around in a pair of little itty bitty baby Air Jordans that you spent way too much money for feet that ain't never gonna hit the ground. You spent a lot on them Air Jordans. You done dressed this kid out. If it's a little girl, you done got her hair done. This baby is out here just happy. You done bathed this kid. And then on day 366 of this child's existence, you go, yeah, it's just not a fit. Who does this? Your dumb ass. And again, the numbers got worse. Remember them two old ass white people that said in California, you can unalive a baby up until they're 18 years old, not minutes, not months, years. That man, listen, that man that said that he was holding the microphone like, could you say that again? And then they said, yeah, up in California, you can abort your baby up until 18. I know he wanted to hit them people with that damn microphone. I know at that point, he wanted to bludgeon them people with that microphone. He wanted to bludgeon them. Listen, I would have, that would have been the moment I beat the brakes off them people. I wouldn't have committed a murder, but I'm damn sure gonna get close. You two old people don't need to eat no more food today. We good. Like, at this point, all you're doing is messing up our money. Like, dead ass. Come on. If you out here saying that shit, we can't have your ass at a Golden Corral. That's too much food for that level of stupid. Like, there should be a fatwa after people saying some dumb ass shit like that. You can board the baby up until they're 18 years old. Hey, hold on a second. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, it's two old white people. Yeah. They just sat here and said that you can abort a baby up until 18. Yeah, I know it's toxic. Yeah, I know. One's, I don't know, 5'10", the other one's 5'6". Yeah. No. Just put them in sand and cement, and we'll just send them floating or something. All right, peace. And again, and here's something somebody in the TikTok chat just said. I said this in a live yesterday. For all of these people that are so fixated on when you can end the life of a fetus, I notice none of these people have that same smoke for the number one AB of school-age children. What do you think that is? We just had one in Georgia last week. I noticed these gun humpers ain't got no smoke for that, though. Like, dead ass. Always worried about the fetus and the womb and the fetus and the womb and the fetus and the womb. What about first period? What about the recess field? What about the lunchroom? What about the first grade class, the second grade class, the third grade class, the fourth grade class, the fifth grade class, the sixth grade class? What about multiple classes in seventh grade, and eighth grade, and ninth grade, and 10th grade? Oh, now they're in high school. multiple classes in 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade? What about classes in college? Some of y'all don't even want to feed these kids. Free lunch, screw them kids. But you care about them so damn much. What about the kids going to a Walmart in El Paso? A supermarket in Buffalo? Church? What about driving on the highway? What about that? All these abortions. I bet you if we started calling them that, it would make you guys feel uncomfortable. Because then you got to stand on that bullshit. You got to stand on it at that point. You're against abortions. What about school abortions? You know which ones we're talking about. But like, come on now. Come on now. That was where Trump went. Abortions at, Chickie, the Pulse nightclub. The Q Club in Colorado. All those abortions. All of those abortions. But that touches your little penis stand-ins, and we can't do anything about that except talk to ourselves. It was Donald Trump. I don't care. Okay, here's another one. If Vice President Harris had the answers pumped into her via this earring earpiece, what did Donald Trump say that she is trying to have Mexican immigrants transition in prison? The silence isn't for me. It's for you. Misinformation. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you challenge people and kick them up out of a damn line. There is no misinformation. There is no misinformation. Tell me I'm lying. Somebody stop me when I'm telling a lie. So they flagged my damn live over on TikTok. I don't care. Because TikTok's going to be banned pretty soon, and I'll be doing this exclusively on YouTube, and you guys can all come over and we can have fun over there. But who was it that told that man, hey, hit her with the Mexican or the immigrants getting transitioned into women in prison? Hit him with that. Hit him with that. Whose fault was that came out of that man's mouth? Oh, the moderators were not the ones that told him to say that. Is this grown-ass man responsible or not? Is he a responsible adult or not? Stop babying this grown-ass man. Let me tell you something. I will literally, Miss Monica, they're doing it in certain prisons for certain prisoners that want it to be done. It's not some random shit. It's not some random shit that, hey, Mexican migrant, come here. You want to get out? See, okay, we're going to turn you into a woman. That's not happening. But that came out of that man's mouth. Let me tell you something. I'm a lot of things. I'm weird. I'm a goofball. I'm a horn dog. I'm a depressed, anxiety-ridden asshole. I make no secret about any of this. I never try to pretend like I'm better than what I am, right? But if I ever make a video where I say something so categorically, factually incorrect, I expect every person that follows me, regardless of the medium, to tell me, yo, man, that shit was wrong as hell. And I will make the corrections therein. Donald Trump says this shit out loud. Out loud. And literally, somehow it's wrong that the fact checker said, President Trump, that's not happening. Because it ain't. It's not. It is not. But again, there's an excuse. Oh, snap. Maddie has subscribed to the YouTube channel. Good morning. Thank you for the subscription. Somehow, oh my God, they're picking on him. But telling him the shit that came out of his mouth is wrong? Where they do that at? Can this man, can he answer a question correctly or not? Every time. Every single time. Every time. This man opens his mouth. There's always 10 to 15 Trump-supporting, Trump-humping idiots that say, what he meant was, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Every time. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Somebody stop me when I'm telling a lie. Whether it's in lives on TikTok, whether it's on conversations on social media, whether it's conversations between conservatives and liberals on the news, there's always somebody that says what he meant was about a grown-ass man, a grown-ass adult. Every time somebody stops me, I'm telling a lie. Every time. Donald Trump says some stupid ass shit about being electrocuted or eaten by a shark. We're all sitting there going, that's the stupidest shit I ever heard. Who let this idiot breathe? Who let, come on now. Come on now. What? Jersey, yes. He's a grown ass man. He should have said what he meant. But nope. Here they come. Here they come. Well, what he meant was not about being electrocuted per se or eaten by a shark per se. What we're saying is the Green New Deal just isn't going to work. If y'all don't let that grown-ass man talk for his damn self. If y'all don't let that grown-ass man talk for his damn self. Every time. Every single solitary freaking time. Every time. It's something new with this bastard. It's always a damn excuse. Do you understand? Donald Trump has never been prepared for any sort of debate, Republican primary debates or presidential debates since 2015. He's the most unprepared son bitch walking around in the face of the earth today. That's why he has to do little stupid tricks, like calling Marco Rubio another grown-ass man, Little Rubio. He says, if my hand's small, let me something else small. Let me tell you something. It's not like that. My dick's big. That's why he has to do shit like that. Because if you ask him a straight up question, he's like a fragile egg. He ain't got an answer in sight. He thought Jeb Bush was the one that got us in the Iraq War. And this was before the brain rot that we see right now. But what he meant was, he said Jeb Bush got us into Iraq War. That's what he said. Stand 10 toes down on it. Stop making excuses for this grown-ass man. I'm going to build a big, beautiful wall in Mexico. It's going to pay for it. Mexico ain't paying for shit. But what he meant was tariffs. No, bitch, he said Mexico was paying for the damn wall. He's a grown-ass man. Let him stand on his words. Every debate, he's an F-up. Every debate, he is either a 4 to 6 pack of ass because he's never prepared to answer a damn question. He thinks he can get this shit by osmosis. I'm just in the room with the facts. It'll just rub off on me. No, bitch, you gotta study. And he is going up against people with law degrees, people who have government jobs, people who have been doing this whole debate thing for years because they had to do it from the state house to the governor's office, to the senator debates and congressional debates. His punk ass ain't studied for shit. Ain't never prepared. Come in, fail the test, everybody make excuses for why his bitch ass failed. Oh, he didn't get enough sleep. He should have slept earlier. Should have went to bed at 7 rather than going to bed at 4 in the morning. There's always an excuse for Donald John Trump. But these same people will turn around and say black people need to take some personal responsibility for their actions. Pull up your pants, stop listening to the hippie hop music, and find your daddies. So you want me to take personal responsibility while you over here making excuses for this son bitch? That's a thing? That's what's hot in the hood? That's what's popping? That? You really honestly think you want me to take personal responsibility for shit while you over here making excuses for this 78-year-old grown-ass man? Oh my God, the moderators were against him with facts? The Springfield city manager said ain't nobody eating no damn cats. That's not being against a person. That's saying that bullshit that just came out your mouth is a damn lie. Sit your monk ass down with that lie. Democrats want to kill babies up until they're 52 years old. Democrats do not want to do that. We have fact-checked it, and no Democrat has asked for that. No Democrat has advocated for that. That's not happening. I mean, God, it's 3v1. No, it's 1-on-1 with 2 people fact-checking your dumb ass. Mary Reba has become a subscriber to the YouTube channel. Good morning. Thank you for the subscription. Norse and Irish, you are special, aren't you? I'm not the one making excuses for a 78-year-old grown-ass man. And if y'all think I'm not touching a nerve on these dumbass people, y'all think I'm not touching a nerve. If you can, go over to TikTok and look at this live. Look at the comments. Look at the ones that the moderators have had to get rid of. I have been called everything except wrong. My fingernails have been brought up. My earrings have been brought up. My skin color got brought up almost. I've been called special. I've been called stupid. I've been called everything except wrong. Except wrong. Every time the angriest IT nerd on the East Coast has to block one of these jackasses, they always say the same thing before they get kicked out. Your fingernails and Trump doesn't. Same thing. Same thing. So how is it y'all have all this vitriol and anger at me when I'm right? None of y'all have come in and said, I'm wrong, here's proof. Y'all are mad that I'm saying it. Y'all are mad at everybody that's saying it. That was an ass beating the other night. You can dance around it. You can put a garnish on it, whatever you want. She beat his ass. She baited him in over his damn ego. She baited him in. This is the man that said that Haitians are eating cats and dogs. That was proven to not be true. Yet for some reason y'all think that the bias was with the moderators. Not the fact that your man said something so stupid as shit. Disrespectful to Haitians. Haitian Americans work their ass off. Disrespectful to them. Disrespectful to Aiden and Nathan Clark to use the death of Aiden to further your political career. Disrespected them. He literally brought up the Afghanistan withdrawal and talked about how effed up it was. Hey, jackass, you're the one that came up with the damn plan. Oh my God, but they're picking on him. Is he a grown man or not? Is he going to be president grown man or president toddler? I have two toddlers that look a lot cuter, and when they fill their Pampers with poop, we know why. I got two toddler granddaughters. Maybe we should make them president. Pretty sure they not going to. Guy is mad. Hey, Bacon, I'm so mad you getting the hell up out of here. Like, seriously. There's always an excuse for this grown-ass man. He has not been prepared for one single debate. His answers are muddling bullshit. They asked him about the nuclear triad, and he started to massage the balls of nuclear weapons. Oh, they're so powerful and big and this powerful and strong. And I had an uncle that taught me about it. Like, he has never been prepared for a single debate. Never. And yet, the excuses start when this dumbass walks off the stage. Let me tell y'all something. That debate that he had earlier this year with Biden was not a victory for him. Biden just looked like shit. He did. Donald Trump did not come in there strong and powerful. I have answers. I'm ready. I've been studying. No. He came in with the same stupid shit he says at his dumbass rallies. 107% of the jobs in America are being stolen and given to illegal immigrants. The black jobs. Welcome to a semi-sane chat. Kendra Scott, I jumped over here from the TikTok chat. They are just, hey, good morning, Kendra. Good morning. I got moderators that are out here just beating that ass. Listen, my moderators are doing the best they can. But like, the Hillary Clinton debate, wasn't ready for that. Asked him about Russia. He gave us some half-ass, quarter-ass, 10-pack or 4-pack of ass answer. He won that debate. No, he didn't. Hillary Clinton beat his ass. He had to try to intimidate her by breathing all hard in the microphone while she was talking during the one where they were talking, the town hall. Hillary Clinton beat his ass. Joe Biden beat his ass. That first debate in 2020, Donald Trump came off like somebody that needed tranquilizers. Like, you out of your damn mind. He was never prepared. They beat him. Joe Biden was out here like, will you shut up, man? He came off like a rabbit-ass damn Wolverine. What about China? Stand back and stand by. Here come the excuses. Well, what he meant was, shut up. That grown-ass man just said it. You out of your damn mind. You are out of your rabbit-ass mind. You expect us to see this shit and not call it? Screw you. You must be out your rap. You are done up in these streets, B. Hell no. If we see it, we saying it. The media doesn't. Jeff Zucker, who used to run CNN, even said it. He's good for ratings. He's not good for democracy, Jeff. While y'all sitting here filming his damn podium, in about 20 minutes, Donald Trump will be out here to talk about some goofy shit. We're just going to film the podium. What do you expect Donald Trump to talk about? Well, he did say something about an economic policy, but I guarantee you it probably won't even be there. The media gave that man billions of dollars in free advertisement. A man who never answered a single solitary question correctly or straight up. A man who has such hatred for China, yet has business patents in China. His daughter has business patents in China. Perpetuating this myth that eventually we're going to have to go to war with China. I'm sorry, I don't think so. Maybe we can learn how to, I don't know, get along with people. We'll know an enemy, Russia. They out here interfering with shit. China's just like, hey man, you buy our shit, we'll buy your shit, we cool. Stop trying to initiate a war with the Chinese people. You want to initiate a war, why don't you initiate a war with them white folks that's east of them? The Russians, but I digress. Like, you gotta be kidding me. There's always an excuse for this grown-ass man. Always. He sucks at debates. He's shit at them. He's unmitigated shit at them. He cannot stay on message. He cannot stay on point. That's why when she said something about his rallies, she let that, that's when the problems happen. You want to know the truth? That's when she got that ass. Fell right into her trap. You know, this is all she said. Well, you know, people at his rallies, they're bored and they're leaving early out of boredom and tiredness. That's it. That's it. And listen. M.E.E. Brand. She's absolutely eloquent. What are you talking about? Like, what are you exactly talking about? That woman is let me help y'all understand something. I know y'all are used to politicians that suck thanks to Donald Trump, but let me explain something to you. Kamala Harris was a prosecutor, an attorney general, a senator, and the vice president of the United States. I know y'all are used to showmanship. Woo! Or as Chris Lotus has been hinting at, we gon' vote for Trump. We gon' vote for Trump. He's not even smarter than a rutabaga, but we gon' vote for Trump. We get it. But I'm sorry. Some politicians literally take their job seriously. I can dislike everything about George W. Bush, but he was a governor. I can dislike Jeb Bush, governor. I have nothing for Ted Cruz. Nothing. But he has been in public offices, government offices. These jobs are not something that you just, I woke up this morning, I scratched my ass one time. I think I'll be president of the freaking United States. Y'all are used to that shit. Educated people on both sides of the political aisle exist. I know one side of the political aisle has demonized education, but I'm sorry, some of them have been to Harvard and Yale. Where's Trump in? The Wharton School of Business, and nobody knows what his grades were there. Maybe Crypt Keeper Fred was out there paying people. Hey, my son's dumber than a bag of hammers here. Just do all his homework for him, please. I know y'all are used to it. I know. Y'all are used to shitty ass damn presidents or shitty ass candidates being shitty. But no, everybody ain't like that. Kamala Harris actually worked her ass off to be where she is right now. Oh, she slept way to the top. We've discussed this. The amount of sex that you would have to be a prosecutor in the city of San Francisco, attorney general for the state of California, senator for the state of California, and vice president of the United States if the amount of sex would put this woman into a coma. If y'all don't shut up with that stupid ass shit. Melania slept her way to where she is. Boom, I said what I said and I ain't taking it back. That's your damn mind. She slept her way to Attorney General. How many men that is? Or women? Or both? What the hell is wrong with you? But again, this has nothing to do with her. It's your man's. The unprepared grown-ass adult. Ask him a question, we get Trump rally bullshit. Mr. Trump, you talked about getting rid of Obamacare when you were in the office the first time. You said that you had a plan, a comprehensive plan that was going to replace it. What is that plan, and is it ready to go on day one if you become president? Well, I have the outline of a plan. It's a real good plan, but Obamacare was so bad, and you know it is. You know that. What he meant was exactly what the hell he just said. He meant every word that just came out his damn mouth. He ain't got shit. He's got nada. Zero, nothing, goose eggs, nada, zilch. But what he meant was, I don't give a shit what you think that man meant. I'm telling you what came out his rabbit ass mouth. Hey guys, I want you to try something. Guys, I want you to try something. I want you to try something. Try something. Let your wife or significant other catch you cheating. Right? Let her catch you cheating. Then when she catches you, jump out and say, what I meant was, I'm only practicing for you. Try that. Try that in a small town. And if she does not kick you in the thorax and throw your ass out of a damn window, I will eat this coffee cup. You screwing up. This man does not have a concept of a plan to replace Obamacare. It's been 9 years. 9, the number after 8 before 10. 9, kids, 9. But what he meant, what, bitch, he ain't had a plan in 9 years. Stop babying this grown-ass man. The hell is wrong with you? Every time we turn around, what he meant was, here come the binky. Binky, baby, got binky. I'm gonna build a beautiful wall, and Mexico's gonna pay for it. Mexico's like, I'm not building any effing wall. What he meant was, here come the binky. Baby got the binky. Are you out of your damn mind? The hell are you talking about? Every time it's an excuse for this damn man. Every time. She went in and beat his ass. She goaded him in because he has an ego the size of one of them buildings in New York, but it's so fragile you can literally touch it and it falls apart. She baited his stupid ass in, and he fell for it. A grown-ass 78-year-old man fell for the bullshit. Here y'all come. Excuses. It was 3v1. Two people asking questions and fact-checking this sumbitch. One person whose whole job is to fight, is to argue against this sumbitch, and him? Let me try that. I've been begging for a couple of debates on TikTok. Let me go in there and get my ass whooped. And let members of the Villains Guild say, what he meant was, y'all will eat their ass alive. Why is this grown-ass man always giving an excuse for why he's a piece of shit? What the hell is that? Every time. Somebody tell me I'm making this up. Since 2015, Every time this man comes out and says some stupid shit, what happens? There's an excuse. They're grabbing by the meow tape. He literally said locker room talk. What became the conversation? Well, don't you talk like that in the locker room? The fuck? No! Hell no! I've been in locker rooms on ships. I have been in locker rooms in school. I have been in locker rooms in the Army, the Navy. I have been in locker rooms on Air Force bases. I have been in locker rooms on Marine bases. I was in a locker room in Afghanistan. I've been in locker rooms in South Korea and Germany and England and Norway and Ireland. At no point have I ever looked at another guy and said, hey man, you ever just reach down and grab the whole vagina? Well, no, Thomas, and I have no need to ever grab an entire vagina. Oh no, for real though. You have never, just reached out and grabbed a whole vagina? No, Thomas, I've never grabbed an entire damn vagina. Why would I do that? Did the vagina bite me? Why am I grabbing it? So when guys, what he meant was locker room talk. Bitch, that's not a locker room I've ever been in. No man is going into a locker room yelling out, hey man, today I'm going to grab me 4 vaginas. That shit has never happened in a locker room. Argue with your mama. Do not argue with me. Always an excuse with this bitch. Always. Always. He talks about fire and fury against North Korea. North Korea better not act a fool, because they will be met with fire and fury, the likes of which the world has never seen. That sounds like nuclear annihilation. I'm sorry. That sounds like nuclear annihilation to me. That sounds like the end of all life on this damn earth. To me. What he meant was, bitch, he said he's gonna blow this damn planet up if North Korea act a fool. Stop making excuses for this grown-ass man. That's what he said. But what he meant, I don't care. I don't give a damn what he meant. I'm telling you what the man said. There were very fine people on both sides. One of the sides killed Heather Heyer. One of the sides was rocking Schnatzdika shit. One of the sides was out there with baseball bats and helmets and stuff talking about blood and soil. Jews will not replace us, and you will not replace us. They smelled like Schnatzkis. There were very fine people on both sides. What he meant was, bitch, he just said that the Nazis are fine people. If you don't sit your monkey ass down, the most anti-Semitic shit I've ever heard. You don't sit your dumb ass down. Why are you trying to mansplain the shit he just said? You are fake news. No, bitch, we're not. You are a fake ass president. Every time. When I talked to Putin, he was very strong and powerful in his denial that he did it. I'll tell you this much. I don't think it would. I don't know why it would be. He just said he thinks Russia did not try to have our damn elections hacked. Here they come. But what they said was, hey, one shot at royalty. If you don't get your pudgy, broke, hobbit-looking ass the hell up out of my damn shit, you I never want to speak to. You broke-ass Bilbo Baggins if he never got out of the Shire-looking ass son of a bitch. Bye-bye. The fuck? Get the hell up out of here. Yeah, angry. Get him up out of here, man. Like dead ass. Billy Leaf can go too. Before Billy Leaf even opened his damn mouth, get him the hell up out of here too. I want you to understand this, man. This is the problem. Every time this man fails, there's an excuse. Every single time this raggedy son of a bitch fails, there's an excuse. And if he can't stand his simple ass up there on a stage with a Democratic opponent to talk about his plans versus her plans, then I don't want him to be president of the United States. F him in his eyebrows with stiff James covered in F.U. sauce. And they are the ones, they being Trump supporters, that have infested the Republican Party like parasites. Therefore, the Republican brand is dying, if not dead already. They are the absolute number one people who will stand in their hypocrisy and tell every other person, whether they're in marginalized communities or not, that they need to take personal responsibilities and stop making excuses for shit. Slavery was so long ago, you were never a slave. Why are you saying that shit to a man who lost an election? The election was 2021. You were never going to win. There's always an excuse for Donald Trump. It's always everybody else's fault except Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the worst president in history, according to historians. James Buchanan, Woodrow Wilson, Herbert Hoover, and Ulysses S. Grant are looking down on Donald Trump and laughing. Jen L. has become a subscriber to the YouTube channel. Good morning. Thank you for the subscription. But Donald Trump is the worst president in American history, according to historians. This is why these jackasses can never give you any policies this punk ass has ever done. This is why. This is why. He made them feel good. Because, and there's a video that I posted on my page. Leslie Jones has reposted it. Shout out to Leslie. I love you to death. I really want to do a collaboration, but I know you're busy. It's a guy that looks like Steve Bannon, and he's talking about how the Republicans got to where they are right now. And one of the things that he says is Donald Trump has the IQ of 73. He is on a third grade level. He is. A lot of the shit that comes out of his mouth is on a third grade level. His supporters like it because he speaks my language, which is a third grade level. This is why every single time, month after month, day after day, year after year, since this sumbitch brought his ass, rolled his Jabba the Hutt in a suit looking ass down that damn escalator, every single time he has opened his mouth, these people will swear up and down he's singing gospel bullshit. When in actuality, he's a damn idiot. He is a jackass of the highest freaking order. Like, he is a jackass. A pure jackass. And unfortunately, we have to keep pretending. We have to keep pretending that this man is a viable candidate because these jackasses are violent people. Donald Trump, in his low IQ self, has given these damn idiots reason and rationale to be as nasty, violent, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, xenophobic, anti-Semitic, Islamophobic, and ableist as they want to be. That's why they will make excuses for why this jackass cannot go up on a stage and answer questions like a grown-ass adult. But their hypocrisy is telling everybody else, we need to do our shit. We need to grow up. We need to take responsibility. We need to stand on what we said. Then make that punk ass dude do it. They want us to play by a set of rules they're willing to break for this uneducated, low IQ having son of a bitch. And I'm sorry, y'all can kiss my ass. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Donald Trump got up there and said that all of his cases were politically motivated. No, they're crimes you committed, you dumb bastard. But you want us to take personal responsibility? Man, if you don't get the hell on up out of here with that bullshit. These were not politically motivated. You could have shut your stupid ass up about E. Jean Carroll, but you didn't. $83.3 million later, you're still talking about this woman. You paid off Stormy Daniels because you didn't want the world to know that you had kept your penis outside of Melania and put it in a porn star. And then you had that porn star spank you with a magazine with your freaking face on it. So you paid her off. And then you did it on some illegal bullshit. Well, it's politically motivated. Yes, his politics. He knew that shit would come out. We'd make jokes about it. He didn't want it to happen. You're the one that said, come to January 6th, we'll be wild. Bitch, you caused an insurrection. And then got mad when the Secret Service wouldn't let you come out there with them. Like you, Leonidas or some shit. Dumbass Nidas maybe. Throwing a damn steak with ketchup on it against the wall. Everybody calling you, telling you, hey, stop this shit. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it, but you want to talk about Ashley Babbitt wasn't into. Fuck that. Excuse my French. I almost went the whole show without doing this. No profanity before 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this radio station. Yes, Angry, I know I'm killing you. Killing you, Smalls, I know. That's his dumb ass. He's the one on the phone talking about, look, guys, all they need is 11,780 votes, which is one more than they already have. Look, guys, I won the election. That's his ass on the phone. But what he meant was his bitch ass was on the phone. So he got fact-checked into hell on a debate stage, finally, and he looked like hot, buttered, cold-brewed ass. Stop making excuses for this grown-ass man. He got his ass whooped. He got his ass whooped. Sorry, I know it hurts. I don't care. Your man got his ass whooped. Stop making excuses for him. Stop. He did not win. She was not cheating. They were not conspiring against him. He sucked. I'm going to end you with this. I'm going to end this show with this. If you have to make excuses every time Donald Trump opens his mouth, then do us a favor. Just do us a favor. Don't ever use the words personal responsibility to us. Just don't. You out here making excuses for why this man looked like hot, buttered ass. Got his entire head kicked in. Y'all over here trying to claim victory. Nah, bitch, I'm sorry. Roy Cohn is dead. You don't claim victory for some shit you lost. Not on my watch. And if y'all gonna continue to carry this man's nutsack and make excuses for him, don't you ever say a damn thing to anybody about personal responsibility. Keep it out your mouth. If it's black folks in Chicago, shut your ass up. If it's Venezuelans in Aurora, shut your ass up. If it's Haitians in Springfield, shut your ass up. If it's Mexicans coming across the border, shut your ass up. If it's women having abortions, shut your ass up. You want everybody to take personal responsibility, but you're going to keep making excuses for this grown-ass man who wants the damn nuclear football next to him. Shut your punk ass up. Shut your bitch ass up. We good. From now on, as soon as you say personal responsibility, I'm saying nuts on forehead, what? That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Nuts on forehead, what? What? Oh, you want my nuts on your forehead. Ain't playing with y'all. Personal responsibility. We'll take personal responsibility when old poopy pants, 6'3", 215, honey blonde hair. We'll take it when he does it. Until then, kiss our ass. We ain't going back. Project 2025 will not be happening on my watch. How y'all in good faith push either party and not Jill Stein? Jill Stein is a shield. Cornel West only ran because he wanted to be important. Get out of here. But that's the show. Hope I got y'all hot and ready and just strong-willed for this Thursday, because you know what tomorrow is, don't you? Y'all better bring them flags. Tomorrow, we are going to go throughout this whole week, ladies and gentlemen, with, what do we call it, kids? Flag on the Play Friday! If you like what I am doing, want to support the show, patreon.com/Thomas DeVille and Bishop. My manager, Huma, and I are getting together. Your daddy is not Obama. My dad's name is Robert Marcellus. Why don't you go sit your dumb ass down? How you gonna come in the last minute of the show to talk some stupid shit? Anywho, patreon.com/Thomas DeVille and Bishop. For as little as $3 a month, you can help me keep the light on, help me keep the mics working and stuff like that. We are moving into the barn, ladies and gentlemen. This show is about to go cosmic. We are moving to the barn, kids. Patreon.com/Thomas DeVille and Bishop. Remember, melexcellence.com. That is the website for melanated excellence. It has great shirts. It has great mugs. You will be seeing these in the coming weeks. I will be ordering some Mel Excellence merch so that you get a chance to see what it looks like. It is beautiful. Once again, my manager, Huma, and I are running that. Go to melexcellence.com. This show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix, the official channel of Ghost Claw Productions Radio. Check them out at glitterwix.com. They have candles for all of your favorite content creators. And if you cannot watch this show, but you want to hear this show every morning, go to gcpr.live. That is the website for Ghost Claw Productions Radio, where every voice matters. Be on the lookout for the app. We're working on it for Android and iOS, so you guys can have GCPR wherever you go, every day, 24/7. Thank you. Yeah, tomorrow, Flag on the Play Friday. We getting it in. This week has just been one dumpster fire of ass juice. So bring your flags. We don't care. Have them ready, because it's Flag on the Play Friday. As I say every single day, may your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. This has been the sound of coffee. I thank you all for the gifts. I thank you all for the love. We will see you all tomorrow for Flag on the Play Fridays. You guys go have a wonderful, productive, and safe day.